Hey there, welcome back. Hope you had a good weekend. It's Monday again, and we're still in the middle of this coronavirus pandemic, so there's a few things I want to talk about today. Some of them recapping some things that we talked about last week and ended up being some conversations I had over the weekend, so I want to retouch on them. But first of all, it's Monday, so what are the things that you need to accomplish this week to make you feel like you had a successful week? When we get to Friday and I'm gonna ask you, what did you accomplish this week and what did you plan and what's left? What do you need to wrap up on Friday to make sure it was a successful week? So make sure you focus on that this morning. Figure out what you need to do this week to make sure it's a success and then get at it. The other part was I had some more conversations about my post from Friday. One of the things I talked about was focus, and talked to some people, and one of the comments that came up was they knew what they needed to focus on, but with coronavirus and the uncertainties and stuff, they were scared to do some of the things they had talked about and what they wanted to focus on. And that's, courage is having the fear and doing something anyways, and a lot of it comes with uncertainty. I've talked in all my other posts about my momentum training, free training right now at jeffheggie.com. You can go grab that and sign up for it. That's one thing that I talk a lot about in the first video of that training is certainty, right, with the momentum cycle. So I'm not going to talk about that here, but love you to go check that out, and it'll help you with certainty. But what we focus on, I think I mentioned it on Friday, really what we focus on is what our life is. We focus on the things that we end up putting out there in reality, and so we need to really pay attention what we're focusing on and pick and choose those things that are going to make our lives most productive and get the results that we're really striving for. Because right now there's a need out there. There's a need for people to help others. There's a need for services to happen so that people can continue on with a lot of things. And what is it that you can do to help others? And if you focus on those and move in that direction, how are you going to be helping other people, and how are you going to be helping yourself? Because I've talked about it time and again that there are going to be incredible opportunities that come out of this. Our new normal will be different. We don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but the successful ones are the ones that are going to recognize what those opportunities are and be able to figure it out and move forward. So there's a couple things. One, I want you to take control of what you focus on. I want you to really focus on the positive. Don't be focusing on the negative, because the negative is going to be there. But the more you focus on it, the more you're going to bring negativity into your life. And then really understand that the feelings and emotions you have are created by what you're focusing on. And so the more we can focus on the positive and the optimistic and looking for the opportunities, the impact that'll have on you, but plus everyone around you as well. One thing, I just want to read it. I actually read it last night, and I guess before I read this, the part I also want you to think about is, do you focus more on the present, the past, or the future? Because a lot of people focus on the past, and it's something we can't change. And by focusing so much on the past creates a lot of frustrations, and it's not helping you to identify the opportunities that are going to be coming your way. But the one thing, just thinking about, because we do need to focus on the present, but we also need to put a lot of focus on our future and who we want to become. But last night I was reading this, and it says, and this was from Brendon Burchard, it says, be more intentional about who you want to become. Imagine your best future self and start acting like that person today. So who do you want to become? And who do you want to become as you come out of this? Maybe you're laid off right now, or there's a situation where in your mind, you're thinking, I don't want to go back to that when our new normal starts over again. Maybe it's time for you to start looking at your new opportunities, or going back to it. Do you want to be a different person in that role? And help yourself figure those things out. Really spend some time thinking about it. Going back to my free momentum cycle training at jeffheggie.com, in the second video, I help you get clarity on doing that and creating the path that you want to take. And so really spend some time and figure that out so that you know who you want to become, and spend time planning that out. And like in Brendon Burchard's quote, spend time thinking about that and figuring out how you're going to become that person. So hopefully that helps you start off the week good. Hopefully you can get some things figured out today what you need to do to have a successful week. So when we talk about this on Friday, you can say, yeah, I knocked all those things off, plus a whole bunch more. Plus really figure out where your focus needs to be, and start figuring out who that person is that you want to become. And the more you focus on that, the more clear it'll be, and you'll have a way to figure that out, and you'll be able to create that path and move forward and become that person and create the success in your life that you deserve. So thanks for being with me again, and we will talk to you again tomorrow. Have a good day.